The romantics would call this a love story and the cynics would call it a tragedy. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Tanya and today we'll be talking about a fantastic love story, The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks. This kind of a true love is actually like a dream come true. So let's get to the video. So the story began with a prologue where an unnamed narrator asking who I am. This narrator is an older person of 80 years. He walks down the hall into the room and chat with two nurses and then he settles into his usual chair. The woman he is visiting today doesn't know who the narrator is. He comes to her daily and reads that notebook to her. Each night she forgets who he is and what he has read to her. But no matter what, the narrator does this every day. So today also he starts the story. So here comes the flashback. It was the night of the carnival night on June 6, 1914. Noah was there with his two friends Finn and Sarah. There he saw a beautiful girl named Allie who was 17 years old. They both met each other and get clicked. Both fell in love with each other soon. They started spending time. Infatuated with love, this young couple did everything together. They had high hopes of being together, raising a family and growing old with each other. Even though they had their differences at times, they were still there for each other every time because they knew whatever they had was real. Allie was so rich and belonged to a very reputed family, whereas Noah was a woodcutter. Allie's family was against this relationship and they wanted Allie to break up with him. Then one day Allie had to go to New York for higher studies due to peer pressure and leave Noah behind. She left Noah, she wanted Noah to come with her there, but he decided not to go and both left heartbroken. Now Allie went to New York and after this both had terrible days alone. They were missing each other badly. After a while, Noah realized that he could not live without Allie and he wanted Allie back to his life. Concerning this, he decided to write letters to her. He wrote for 365 days seriously and not got a single reply. All the letters were unanswered. Allie's mother had purposely taken them without informing to Allie. So he left heartbroken and heavy inside out. But he didn't know the exact reason. On the other hand, Allie in New York met a guy named Lon and fell in love with him. It was strange for her that how she can love any other guy. But somehow during the whole thing she felt as if he is Noah itself. And this new couple decided to get engaged soon. Meanwhile, Noah's father sells his house so that Noah can fulfill his dream of Windsor Plantation, that is the house of a dream. Now Noah decides to work for his dream and make it happen. Don't know why, but he had a strong belief that one day Allie would come and visit him. So one day while working for this project, Noah went out for collecting material and other things. And in between, by coincidence, he saw Allie. Watching this, he came back. This made him so shocked and speechless. But after this, he got more focused on his dreams. And then one beautiful day, his dream came true and he completed his project. He wanted to sell it but didn't find any right customer. He advertised for the same in the newspaper as well. Now it was the day of Allie's wedding with Lon. Everyone was so happy and suddenly she saw a newspaper and found the picture of Noah in it with his new house. She got so shocked and decided to meet him once. After this, she went to Seabrook to see Noah. They had a good time together and had dinner. Next morning, she decided to go back to her home, but in between, as it was raining, so she stayed with him. Noah informed her that he wrote her around 365 letters and all left unanswered. But Allie was unaware about this. Now once again they both came close to each other and made love. They kissed each other and they were very happy together. After this, Allie spoke to her mother regarding this, to which her mother said yes, Noah is right and she purposely has taken all the letters. Ellie was confused now that what should she do. Meanwhile, Noah and Ellie had a fight, and Noah said that Ellie has just used him for love. After listening this, Ellie got hurt and went back. Ellie was crying out loud as she was between a great mess. On the one hand, it was Noah, her true love, and on the other hand, she was engaged with Lone. Noah conveyed her last words that don't think about the society, do whatever she wants, but she decides to leave her at the end. Ellie went back and disclosed everything to Lon. Lon was so shocked and angry initially, but later on he decided he wanted Ellie to take all the decision, and he asked that what she wants. And Ellie decided to go with the true love finally, that is Noah. Leaving behind all the judgments, she somehow got the courage to accept his true love. Now, in the present, Ellie remembers who Noah is after he finishes the reading and understands that they are the character in this love story from the notebook. Both started crying and kissed each other. They both danced too. A few years back, at the time of World War, Ellie lost her one child, due to which she got a diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease, due to which she lost her memory every 15 or 20 minutes. So now, after 15 minutes of dancing once again, Ellie forgets everything due to that disease, shouting for help, sending Noah out of the room, but as it was true love, so Noah never left her side. Days later, Noah has a stroke which puts him in hospital for 2 weeks straight and paralyzes the right side of his body. When he returns, he decides to visit Ellie on the night of the 49th anniversary. She opens her eyes, calls him by name and kisses him. They promise that they would never leave each other. Noah says they are going to heaven together at the same moment. Good night. On the same bed holding each other's hand, they fell asleep, and the next morning both were dead. And this was the end of this story, and at the end, true love wins. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe this channel for more interesting videos. You can also follow us on Instagram as well with the name NovelChitChat. Thanks.